What's happening? What's happening? About to go live. Appreciate y'all tuning in. Everybody who is logging on to the damn show. Sorry we're a couple minutes behind, but I got to get all of my in orders in order. So I appreciate y'all tuning in to the damn show. We're about to get it in. Got a lot of things we're gonna be talking about today, plus letting y'all know about all the damn that we got going on. So if you are new to the show, make sure you share the video, like the video, let people know where they can get all of this damn in their life. So, you know what? We ain't gonna even waste no time with it. Let's go right in. Mic live. Thank you for tuning in to Cave Radio Broadcasting. This is Damn. This is the Damn Show. I appreciate you tuning in for me. All right, we got a lot of things we're going to be talking about today. So, first off, happy Valentine's Day to everybody who has a Valentine, doesn't have a Valentine, especially, I should say, for those who don't have a Valentine. We don't want y'all to feel lonely or left out. So, I hope you have a full of love day, evening. If you don't have anybody to say I love you, somebody loves you. So by all means, nice coat, fancy. Just a little something, just a little something. ATL up in the building. What's going on? For everybody who's listening live on the radio, please tune into my Facebook page, Thomas Trailer, Damn Tommy, or Tommy Trailer, so you can watch along live as we ask questions and participate in all this love that we got going on for Valentine's Day. If you can't feel the love, use both hands. I'm just serious. You can use no hands if you're really talented. I'm just saying. So, what I'm going to do right now is go right into our intro. If you've never participated in Ask a Stripper before, let me let y'all know exactly what it is. This is your opportunity to ask a stripper, me, anything you want to know. If it's about the business, you might have been curious, never had nobody to really ask a question to. You can ask me whatever it is you want to know. If it's you just curious about different parts of the business that you never knew about, if you heard rumors, you heard a little bit of he say, a little bit of she say, you can ask me whatever it is, and I'm going to tell you what the real is. And it ain't about what they all talking about. I'm going to tell you the truth, and the truth will set you free. It could even be just about life from a man's point of view, and let me give you all the answers that you're going to need. Nice balls. Well, what can I say? That might have sounded weird to anyone who was listening on the radio. I have a necklace on. And necklace might remind you of Dragon Ball Z. And I have all of my Goku going on. This is actually a Buddhist prayer bead necklace. But yes, I do have nice balls, and they're kind of large. I'm just saying. But they're firm. Kind of large. I'm just saying. Anyway, so yeah, you can ask a stripper whatever you need to know. Whatever it is you want to know, we're going to give you answers to it. Even if it's just about life from a man's point of view, you can ask me anything you need. And we're going to give you some realistic answers. But aside from that, it's a lot of damn going on in a short amount of time. And if you didn't catch me last weekend at the Dirty Show, this is your opportunity. This particular weekend, we're going to be back. When I say we, I'm talking about me. Performing at the Dirty Show this weekend. I don't want to tell you too much about what I'm doing because I really want your ass to fucking show up. And if you did see me, I'm not wanting you to spoil the surprise. So let them be surprised when they come. Because if you come, you can come. I'm so serious. Anyway, so tomorrow night, Valentine's Day night, and then the 15th, I'll be performing at the Dirty Show on stage. So you can come see some damn, take a little damn home with you. You know what I'm saying? Have the full damn experience. It's going to be like that. It's going down like a paraplegic on roller skates. I'm trying to told you. So that's this Friday and Saturday. And then Sunday, I have a show over at, hey, handsome. How you doing, girl? Anyway, I'm just serious. This Sunday, I'm going to be presenting my own Valentine's Day show where I'm returning the love that all y'all give to me. It's going to be over at Cover Girls on the east side on Whittier. So everybody from Detroit, if you're not from Detroit, you can still feel more than welcome to come. Have a good time with us. It's going to be an all-out affair. Now, if you don't understand what I mean when I say all-out affair, somebody might get their eye poked out. I'm not trying to put too much out there, but I'm trying to tell you, it's going to be some meat slinging. It's an all-meat buffet, and you can come and definitely get your fill. So, if you want to come, you can come. Enjoy the show. Now, That is the preliminary to my birthday show, which is next month. Now, my boy Prince Fantasy, he's celebrating his birthday tomorrow night. He has a show that he's doing. By all means, I say go show my man some love. He's definitely doing his thing. Him and Uncut celebrate their birthdays on the 14th. So they got the show going on tomorrow night. Go rock with them, have a good time. And then if you're not able to make it tomorrow night, or even if you are able to make it, still come and fuck around and have a good time Sunday. And I'm going to be giving away a ticket this Sunday for the sexiest lady in black and red, or just in all black. If you got something sexy on, you might win. Fuck it. Now I'm just giving a hint. Anybody show up in pasties or body paint, I'm a little partial to nipples. I'm just saying, you might win. I don't know. We'll see. But whoever's the sexiest in the black and red or just pasties, you might win a ticket to my birthday show on March the 14th. Damn, will you be all out? We'll have to see. I'm definitely going to be there. And it's going to be in an event where you'll definitely say damn one way or the other. I promise you, it's going to be so good. Damn coming out your mouth. Now, if you've never been to a damn show before, my shows are very meticulously organized. We have a good time. Venue has a great kitchen. There are going to be drink specials going on. I'm going to be selling beads. Beads are a contest that we do. So the lady at the end of the night with the most beads wins a free dance from her favorite entertainer. So you get up close and extra personal with whoever your favorite dancer is. So definitely be there in the building. I got some dynamite entertainers that are going to be there this Sunday. Platinum Gold, Cisco, my son Beast, Prince Fantasy, Uncut. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of dynamite guys who are going to definitely be there, making sure y'all have a damn good time. Aside from that, this is all, like I said, the preview to the movie for what's coming in March for my birthday. Now, I got Bolo coming. I've got Masterpiece, Cyclone, along with all your hometown favorites. So it's definitely going to be one of them events to see. So get a ticket for March if you win Sunday, and then you can get a ticket for April if you win fucking in March. So it's a lot of shit going on. And let me definitely know if anybody's celebrating a birthday, all birthday girls and bachelorettes, graduates, you know what I'm saying? I look out for y'all so you definitely can have a damn good time. I'm so service. Matter of fact, everybody give me a check-in. Let me know where y'all watching from. I saw I got ATL in the building, Atlanta watching. Where else I got ladies checking in from? I don't care where you at. Let me know where I got everybody tuning in. Definitely appreciate y'all enjoying your pre-Valentine's Day with me. So, aside from all these shows I got coming up, I had a couple. We turning up for Rosa. She's celebrating her birthday Sunday. Definitely, we're gonna make sure she gets some love for her birthday. We're gonna make sure she have a good time and have a story to tell. So, I was having a conversation. Yaktown in the building. What's going up? Detroit, I see you. What's happening? That's my hometown. I was having a conversation with a young lady that I work with, and she was telling me that she never understood the Detroit, I see you. She never understood the desire. Canton, Ohio, I always appreciate you showing up for me. She never understood the draw for male dancing because to her, she was like, when women come to see exotic entertainment, she didn't understand why it was such a thrill. And I'm like, well, for different people, it's different things. Some ladies genuinely come because they enjoy the entertainment. They enjoy the show. They like seeing the routines that the guys put on because we're not up there ass clapping and just twirling. You know what I'm saying? Not taking away from girls who are female dancers that actually have choreographed skill or pole techniques. We're not up there just meat swinging. We actually have to have routines and costumes. I see you, Detroit. What's happening with you? So we're up there putting on a full show, providing a fantasy. Now, for the ladies who come for that aspect, you'll definitely see all of that at my show. Now, you have some women who just come for the carnal desire of seeing a man on stage, whether she's physically attracted to his physique, or his charisma. These are all different things that can pull you into a show that make it entertaining for you. And now she was like, well, and in her exact words, I like a man with a beer belly, a pot belly. I like me a well-rounded man. I don't like a man with all them abs. It just ain't, what I like. And I'm like, well, is it because you aren't attracted to it or it's not realistic for you? She said, yes, I got what I needed now, or needed right now. See, watching your show, and it came to me now. Yes, God is good. Well, I'm glad you got what you needed. What's up, Charm? For all my ladies checking out in Lansing, what's going on with you? For my Lansing ladies, we'll definitely be down in Lansing April 11th over at Omar's. So come check us out down there. I'm going to put on a damn show. And I'm bringing two other gentlemen with me. And when I'm saying gentlemen, are those anal beads? They, if these were anal beads this size, that would be scary and impressive at the same time. I don't know which one I would feel first, and then especially on that thing. For all my ladies who like anal beads, you ever just like have somebody like treat you like a lawnmower? You'd understand. But no. I'm afraid that you actually know what those are. Anyway, so ladies in Lansing, Omar's, April 11th. Come check it out. These are my damn it, you made me forget what the fuck I was talking about. Big Easy. These are my Dragon Ball Z beats balls. Yeah, there you go. So yes, that's how that goes down. So be in the building for that, ladies in Lansing. There goes my little brother. What's up? AJ, he's gonna be in the building. He's gonna be Redbeard on the night of my birthday. So y'all be in the building, and if you ain't never had a pirate pillage your booty before, he's the one for it. He might even give you the Captain Morgans and gay R on your booty. I'm just serious. I'm just serious. But it is definitely one of them things. Ripcord, just like that. Yep. That would be amazing. All my ladies, still give me a check-in. Let me know where y'all watching from. Also, make sure y'all sharing the video for me. I need everybody to do a check-in. She said, my family from Lansing will be down here this weekend. So I'm going to tell them about the show at Omar's. Definitely. That's where it's going to be at, Charm. We're going to be at Omar's on April 11th. So make sure you are definitely in the building in Lansing on April 11th. We got a lot of shit coming up. Like I said, the whole beginning of the year is getting damned. And all of y'all going to have a lot of damn up in your face. And I mean that in so many different ways. Champ is here. Where am I going to be? You are going to be with me on my birthday at the club. See, he didn't really know that officially yet. We talked about it once before, but, you know, he be drinking, so he might not have remembered right then. So, yes, my big little brother, he's my little brother, but he's just big. So, he will be there performing that night. Or not performing, I'm so used to saying that. I don't know, he might be performing. Some of y'all don't know. It goes down like that. So, we're going to have a great time. Yeah, so, be in the building this Sunday at Cover Girls for the pre-Valentine's Day show. Oh, thank you. See, I got you. Now, I will be at the Dirty Show, like I said. Oh, that's right. I was talking about something else. Y'all threw me off. Okay, so, lady was talking about she didn't like guys, you know, who were physically fit. She liked a guy, in her words, that was more realistic for her to obtain. And I'm like, so what is it? You're not attracted to a guy who is in shape? You're not attracted to a guy who has a physical look about himself? And she's like, well, no, if you got a guy who looks good, if you got a guy who's in shape, he gonna cheat on you with a girl who looks good and is in shape. And she felt like that wasn't realistic for her. So I had to be like, no, that's not necessarily the case. And for one, if you come into a show, you're really there just to be entertained. Don't come to the club looking for love. Come to the club looking to be entertained. Now, if love happens, by all means, enjoy yourself. But that's not what you come for. You come to get a dick on your forehead, enjoy penis being on your mind, and go home with some wet draws if you got any on. And, you know, if you got a man at home, let him drive the car that we started. You know, ladies are definitely going to want to win the sexiest outfit Sunday. We're going to be freezing our asses off. Well, luckily, there'll be somebody there to warm your asses up. He said, she sounds fat. She, like, April 11th, Omar's. Okay, you be there, Charm. That's for sure. Now, That's my little brother. All right. So I need all y'all to be in the building. Now, yeah. So she she didn't like a guy who was in shape because he's gonna cheat on her, or she didn't like a guy, and she used she used a guy like Shamar Moore, for example. That was the visual example that she used, saying that where he was, attractive to her, he wasn't realistic for her because a guy like that would cheat on her with a woman who was small or wanting to be in shape like him. And she says, "Ain't nobody got time for that." That was her comment. And I don't say that I can't understand the thought behind that, but the question that I had is, we're guys, we have different taste. Some guys like large women, and they don't care as long as she got an ass. Some guys like very petite women, some guys like women who are in shape. Like everybody has their own particular taste, you know what I'm saying, whether it's light, dark, tall, short, whatever it is that you like, you like. Now, for women, I have been hearing more of the response that they like guys who are fluffy. Now, for me, in my particular career field, I'm trying to present as myself and the entertainers that I bring to you, the guys that you don't have access to already. Like if you got a guy at home and he's dad bod or I don't give a fuck. And that's my brother talking. That's not me saying that. He don't give a fuck. If you got an ass, it doesn't matter if you have a waistline or not. That's not my particular forte. I like my women with some measurements. I'm coming to be entertained for my birthday. When is your birthday, Miss Guy? Let me know. Because my birthday is going to be going down like a paraplegic on roller skates or your mama at the prom. I'm trying to told you. Vegas. Oh, okay. Gabby is in Vegas. All right. Go out there and make all the monies. I ain't mad at you. You better have your ass back here. Niglet. So Cerberus. For our celebration, it's definitely going to be an occasion for the ages to be expounded upon. I got some dynamite entertainers that's going to be here that cost me a whole bunch of motherfucking money. And so, damn it, I need some of y'all ladies to show up and show out. Some of the guys I got showing up are amazingly ridiculous entertainers on that aspect. But also, if you want somebody that's built like a He-Man doll and come in there and got a dick with a knee in it, we gonna have somebody for you. You know what I'm saying? So whatever the case might be, if you like it, we got it. Now, speaking of which, that was one of the stories that I had too. A young lady asked me, she's like, well, stories about the male dancers. She said, what is it that, women are attracted to when they come to the shows? What's going on, Mr. Braddock? What's going on with you? Thank you for coming, and make sure you share the video. So they were asking what they were attracted to, as far as the entertainers. And like I said, for different women, they come to the shows for different reasons. You know what I'm saying? By all means, first off, just come to have a good time. If you celebrate something, by all means, enjoy it. If you like watching the routines, watch the choreography. We're going to put some shows down for you. If you like getting hit upside your temples with a penis, we got somebody for that too. We slang wang like Kane. Whatever the case might be, we got somebody for you. Now, she asked, were there ever any situations where I felt uncomfortable as a dancer as far as the guys around me? And there's always cases where some shit happens that makes you go, and I've told y'all so many different stories. He says, Ask a Stripper needs to be syndicated. Let's get a major radio carrier involved. Let's go, bro. Please, by all means, because I need some of that major syndicated money. Listen, exploit me if it makes us some money. I don't give half a fuck. But if you have a means or a way how, and that's a technical term, the way I said that. You understood what I was thinking when I thought it. So, believe me, exploit it. Pass it around. Say it. Sit it out there. I need some of that. Yes, whoever needs to hear it, hear me. That's why I be like, share this damn. Get it out to the world. How? How, Sway? How? So, I was thinking about the question that she asked me and thought about what was one of my first experiences as a dancer that made me have a what the fuck out loud moment. And there's been so many over the years because I've been doing this shit for a long time. So, my first what the fuck out loud moment, my nephew thinks you're hilarious. Your nephew probably shouldn't be watching all of these stories because some of the shit that I talk about, he gonna go back to school and then you're gonna have a damn explanation. Talking about, no, 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 it's a stripper. He was watching the stripper. No, no, he wasn't watching the stripper. He was watching a stripper on the show. Oh, fuck it. So it's gonna be some shit to explain. You're gonna get a call from the school. It's not my fault. Them damn kids, they ain't one of mine. Anyway, what's it saying? Hold on, I got that. I'm already BBW. I don't want a fluffy dude. My birthday was 2/11, but we partying that really says partying all month long. My son's birthday is today, and my mother's birthday is next week. All right, I see y'all. Well, I tell you what. Happy birthday to your son. You can't bring him with you, but as far as you and your mama, you can bring your mama, and y'all can blow a candle out. And by candle, okay. Anyway, so I'm going to tell y'all a story about my very first what the fuck moment being a dancer. So, there's this club, or was a club called Henry's Palace that I used to dance at when I first got started. My birthday was 2/10. Well, come on out and celebrate your damn birthday this Sunday. We going to be having dicks and candles and beads and lamb chops. So, whichever one you want to enjoy the most, by all means, come and enjoy yourself. Some of them taste good. Some of them might feel good. It's up to you which one's which. I don't know. You silly. I'm so serious. Anyway, I got a story to tell. So, I'm at Henry's. Hey, low time. I need to get on that, bro. Maybe when I get done later on, we'll see about that. Anyway, so I'm dancing at Henry's, and they were having a Misty. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been drinking. How much are the tickets for Sunday show? Just $20. Just $20. $20 you can get in. Okay. So, $20, your ass better be there. I'm just saying, joy. Oh, what a joy it'll be to see all that woman there. Can I take a cake into CoverGirls for Rosa's birthday? Let me find out about that, and I'll let you know. I'll double check, because I don't think it'll be a problem, but I just want to make sure. Because they have a kitchen, and I don't want to disrespect, the place or whatnot, so I'll find out for you. Sucking on a lollipop lamb chop now. Whatever it is you got a taste for, we gonna have that there. A lollipop, a lollycock, a lamb chop. Just put something in your mouth with a bone in it. A stick on it, whatever the fuck. That's all it is. So anyway, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, so I'm at Henry's, and they were having a Mr. Nasty contest. Now, I'm coming to the Valentine's party. She's gonna be there. We were having a Mr. Nasty contest. Now, some of the guys were up there, and they were putting on their show, and they were doing their thing. Sex Appeal went up there, and he poured all types of stuff inside of his costume and pulled his man out and was showing it off. And then Wet Dreams got up there, and he took a bath inside of a tub in the middle of the stage, and the women were enjoying it, and they was like, "Ooh, it's nasty! It's a Mr. Nasty contest." So everybody was wondering how they was gonna out nasty everybody. I know it's her birthday. I have to take her out elsewhere. No, you can come there, Miss Smitty with them big old titties. So now, all these guys was doing a good job, right? They're getting the audience, and everybody was into it. So we were like, how is the next guy going to out nasty the next guy after him? Well, there's this guy named Wolf. And Wolf came out. Now, Wolf wasn't a regular dancer. He would come out for, like, special occasions, and he's a decent entertainer. He did pretty good back in his day. So this was one of them times when Wolf came out, and he was really going to put on a show. So Wolf went out on the stage, and I remember it being something interesting because the costume he had on was kind of like a lace-up costume. And it wasn't one of them kind of things where everybody would wear it. It was one of them kind of things where, okay, you know how Prince would wear certain things and it looked all right on Prince, but if anybody else wore that shit, you kind of like look at him and go. It was one of them kind of outfits. Something was wrong with you and you were making my head hurt laughing at you. I ain't did nothing yet. Anyway, so he was wearing this like lace-up outfit and looked like a whole bunch of shoestrings just wrapped around his body. He looked kind of like a pork roast, you know what I'm saying, with all these strings and laces things wrapped around him. So we were letting him do his thing. We were like, okay. So he went up there and he had a grocery bag. So we went up there and he sat down with the grocery bag, and Wolf Rika. So he set the grocery bag down and he pulled out this bucket of ice cream and whipped cream. And so when he had the box of ice cream, he opened it up, he scooped some of it out, and he licked the scoop of ice cream, threw it. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh, he just throwing ice cream around the stage. Nigga, somebody got to clean that up. Ain't nobody trying to slip in, butter pecan. I don't know what the fuck is going on. So threw the ice cream. Now it's a big old dent. He did it again. Licked the ice cream, threw it. I'm like, Nick, would you stop throwing ice cream? The motherfuckers gonna think it's a food fight. We on the west side now. Don't be throwing around food. Damn you and your damn stories. I'm just telling the truth. So he did that, and then he took the whipped cream and he squirted the whipped cream down in the hole of the ice cream, and he started playing with it. He started doing this real fast. So he was playing with the ice cream, and the woman was like, ooh, he nasty. Ooh, his cream spurting everywhere. Ooh, he nasty. He playing with it. Ooh, he licked his fingers. He was like, ooh, he nasty. Then he did something else. He stood up over the ice cream and he got into like a horse stance. Now, if you don't know what a horse stance, that's a kung fu move. When you squat down, looking like you sitting on a chair that ain't there. And now the thing was, he wearing this like laced up outfit. I'm just telling the truth. So he did this like horse stance where he squat down looking over the ice cream. We were like, please don't boo-boo in the ice cream. Please don't boo-boo in the ice cream. But he didn't do that. He just pulled his man out. And when he pulled his man out, he like pulled his dick out and it like dropped down into the hole of the ice cream that he had dug the hole with the ice cream. And he started like doing squats where he was like dripping, teabagging, but it wasn't his nuts. He was teabagging his dick into the hole of the ice cream. So all the guys, we trying not to look, but it was like, okay, the nigga, he doing his thing. The women there like, oh, he nasty, he dipping his dick in the ice cream. So then he started doing this move here where he like flicking it, he flicking it, he flicking it, and he was flicking ice cream into the women that was all in the first couple rows. So he flicking the ice cream at them. You see the bitches like, oh my God, he getting cream on me and nasty, nasty. So flick. He flick it, and then he did this move. He was like, flick, 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 and everybody went, oh. And you heard the audience at first, they were like, ooh, he nasty, oh, what the fuck? This nigga he caught his dick in his mouth, and he was like, oh, and he was like, oh, and you heard that sound, so even if you wasn't paying attention, and you heard the oh sound, you was like, what the fuck? Oh, shit, this nigga just, and he went, like he had to show everybody. And we were like, and it was just like this pause going on because motherfuckers had to figure out. He just caught it. Now you've heard different guys say that if they could suck their own dick, they wouldn't leave the house. Now, I don't have that philosophy. That's not one of them things for me that, and I ain't saying I ain't never jacked off before because, that's the only dick I've held in my hand is my own. And that's okay because I got to pee with this motherfucker. But that's different. You know what I'm saying? But I don't understand the thing of if I can't. That's the first thing. I ain't gonna lie to myself. I can't do that. That's the first thing. Not that I've even tried. I just know realistically that ain't gonna happen. I'm gonna look like the Hunchback of Notre Dame or end up doing a fucking somersault trying to even pretend like I can catch this motherfucker. It wouldn't happen. I can't. I'm in stitches. I'm trying to tell you the truth. Now the first thing, the motherfucker, he caught it. And that's the other thing. You thought this motherfucker was too good at that. He caught it like off the first try. It wasn't, he had to search for it. You ever have a straw and you can't catch that motherfucker and wasn't none of that shit. He was and right on it. I'm like, damn, nigga, you knew the right amount of pressure and everything. You had the right capacity and everything. Like, nigga, that wasn't the first time. I'm not sure if I like that. I don't know. That's not one of them things. And the other thing is, even if you could, I don't want to know in my mind that I know what a dick tastes like. That's not one of them things. That's not one of them things that I'm cool with. Not for me. I don't want to know what dick tastes like. Even if it's my own, always like, okay, I'm all right with it. It's mine. No, I don't want to know what dick tastes like because that means I'm familiar with the taste of dick. And me as a man, that's not one of them things I should ever know what dick tastes like. So, the fact that you could and you did, I'm not okay with that. That's not one of them kind of things where it's like, and with the women in the audience, you could see them looking, and it's like they was confused, figuring out how to feel about what the fuck it was they just saw. Yeah, he at least caught the motherfucker. I ain't gonna say, he wasn't performing on it, but he at least caught that motherfucker. So, did you see this nigga put his dick in his mouth? Yeah, I'm good with that nigga nasty. Oh, that was it. Now, as far as it being a Mr. Nasty contest, that motherfucker won. I would say hands down, but he did it with no hands. So I wasn't sure if that was the case that you want to use that word. But he did it, and when he did it, like I said, he held it there. It's like, nigga, okay, they got the point. Let it go. Pluck up. So, and then it just flopped, and it was like. So, I think me being a dancer, that was one of the first times I was an entertainer, and I was like, what the fuck did I just see? I'm not sure if that was one of them things where I'm okay with that. That's not one of them kind of things where it's like, hey, you come see the guy catch his own dick. That's not one of them kind of moments where it's one of them, hey, I'm proud of him as a dancer. No, that was definitely not one of them times. Now, there was another time, and I'm going to tell y'all about another dancer that was, look, mom, no hands. And I ain't one of the things mama going to be too proud. So there was another dancer named Prince Innocent. Now, Prince Innocent still performs sometimes. He does shows, off and on here and there. And he even throws shows, on occasion. And Prince Innocent is an amazing entertainer. Caught what? He caught his dick in his mouth. And it was nasty. And it wasn't good. Yeah, I said it. He caught his dick in his mouth. Yeah, that face I just did, it's horrible. There's certain things you shouldn't be able to know how to do. So, I'm going to tell you a story about another dancer named Prince Innocent. He... dynamite entertainer. Can't take nothing away from him. Been doing it for years. Either he had a short torso or it was long. It might have been a combination of the two. Either case, I can say I didn't want to do that much analyzing. You know what I'm saying? Because just one of the moments. Girl, I'm good on that. I never watched the show anyway, but I just really got to get out and family wanted me to go. Okay, so let me tell you what happened. So. He sucked his own dick. And I think that's possibly what happened. And either way, I'm not okay with that. No, definitely not. No, not good at all. So, let me tell you a story about Prince Innocent. Prince Innocent, he was in a battle. And sometimes when you have a battle at a club, it's about the guys, they're going to try to win a title of Mr. Henry's Palace or King of whatever club they're in. So this was one of those particular battles that Prince Innocent was involved in. And the idea of what he had, he wanted to turn the lights down in the club. And some of his costume had lights on it. So like the arm pieces lit up, the legs lit up. I think he might have even had a light somewhere in his G-string. But that wasn't the highlight of the show. And you'll understand why I'm saying certain words that I am now. There's this lotion that you can use. What's up, Cyclone? He's going to be there on my birthday show in March. Anyway, so there's this lotion that sometimes performers use, not just male dancers. And they rub this lotion on whatever it is. Some guys put it on their hands, and they can catch their hand on fire. And when they catch their hand on fire, they can do different tricks with it, and their hand doesn't burn because it's a protective type of gel. Yes, it was, and it was horrible. We're not talking about that anymore. So I'm telling you about what Prince Innocent did. So the idea, he had this like gel, you know what I'm saying, and most of the time people put the gel on their hands and they like do like fire tricks with it, right? So the idea, the idea was he put this protective fire gel on his G-string, and the idea he went to do, what's up, Miss Leak? Make sure y'all sharing the video for me, right? He put the fire on the outside of his G-string, and the idea was he was going to lift it up like this here and catch the tip of it on fire and wave it around like it was like a fire penis, whatever, and the tip was on fire, and make the audience go, ooh, he got a hot cock, ooh, But the thing was, now, the gel is protective. But then you also have to use rubbing alcohol to make it catch fire, right? So when he put the rubbing alcohol on it, he poured it on there or whatever it was he did. And the thing is, it's still rubbing alcohol, so that means like water, it runs wherever the fuck it wants to. So he poured the alcohol on there, and then he lit the fire on it, and he started waving it. But the problem was the fire went down, and it went past his hand. When it went past the hands, it got on them nuts. And when it got on them nuts, it got all them little bitty hairs right on the inside of them thighs. So now where he was sitting down on the stage, now he's like, hot shit. and start smacking his nuts, smacking his dick, and then that fire dripped down to his ass. And you ever see them little bitty kitchen hairs, them little nigga naps that be on the motherfucker ass? Well, he had some of them at first. And boy, them motherfuckers caught on fire. So all you see is him scooting his ass around the stage like this here, trying to scrub his ass out of fire. And meanwhile, he's slapping the shit out of his dick and his nuts. And that shit was just sizzling, and it was horrible. And then everybody started smelling pork rinds. And it was, I'm just kidding. I don't know if anybody's smelling pork rinds. But this motherfucker walking around slapping his dick and his nuts, and then in his ass caught fire. And then he's slapping the shit, trying to get it out of fire. And the entire club. Now, again, this is one of the moments when you think somebody would run up there and pour water on him or something like that. But no, everybody was in uproarious laughter watching him cook his penis on stage. And I don't know about you, but cooked penis on stage is not one of them kind of things. That was not on the menu. It was not one of them kind of things, when they be barbecuing outside. It was horrible. Now, finally, he done scrubbed his ass out of fire and left little booty meat all over all over the stage from him scrubbing. Then he ran in the back, trying to, get his nuts together and whatnot. And it was bad because he trying to peel his G-string off now because it was these nuts. It wasn't his chestnuts. It was them nuts roasting, on an open fire. So you got to try to peel his G-string off because this motherfucker done, got crispy crittered. And it's like trying to peel your G-string off, but not your ball meat. It was funny than a motherfucker, and it's like, ain't nobody finna help your motherfucking ass, nigga. Take your time. I can't help you. I can't lend you a hand. I'll pray for you. I'll give you some moral support. That's about as best as it's gonna get. Now you and your crispy critter boys, y'all gonna be horrible. And this was on a Friday, and this motherfucker was supposed to perform all weekend. We ain't see this nigga for a week. And when we did see him the next week, he tried to go on stage like didn't nothing happen. But now, you ever see somebody who was a burn victim and their skin take a little while to get back right? Because he's a black guy, kind of light skinned, about my complexion. But the problem was now his booty done turned pink. He got the little baboon booty because, he done scrubbed the meat off of that motherfucker. And baboon booty, it was horrible. And yeah, so he had hot cock that night. I'm silly. I didn't burn my shit up. Damn, you need 4 phones or cameras linked to your social media at once. Facebook, what you say? Instagram, Patron. I don't drink no damn Patron, and YouTube to have a larger audience. Yeah, so I need to do that. I did that one time where I had Instagram on my phone and I had my laptop on Facebook, but it was too hard trying to concentrate on 2 different things going on at the same time because somebody tried to FaceTime me on this one. I'm like, motherfucker, you can't FaceTime me while I'm doing my shit. But you know what? I think I'm gonna do that next week. I'm gonna bring my laptop and my phone and have Instagram Live and Facebook over on this one. And so yeah, I need to do that. That ain't a bad idea. Stop it. Damn. I didn't burn my motherfucking ass up. So that was one of the other times when there was like a what the fuck moment in male dancing. And you'd be surprised how many what the fuck moments actually happen. So I'm going to tell you another what the fuck moment. Because what the fuck moments, you always going to see something that's either impressive or just like, oh, wow, that was pretty cool. But a what the fuck moment is one of them kind when you got to look at it and it's not even just you. Because you can have a what the fuck moment because it's just new to you, but it's typical to everybody else. But a real what the fuck moment is when you look over the whole audience and you see the whole audience going like this. That shit is some amazing shit. When you get a whole audience that was cheering at one point to just go, ha! That is some powerful shit. To shut the whole fucking audience up, it's something amazing. Monkey ass. I'm trying to tell you, he had a bamboo booty because it all turned pink and red and whatnot. Your ass is on fire. You need water. Let them. Oh, that's funny. I see what you did there. Okay. Another what the fuck moment. What's another good what the fuck moment? Black Desire, a guy from Cleveland. Black Desire comes up from Cleveland. Jamaican guy, and he's real Jamaican. He talk like that, man. Do like this. He always smell like incense and weed, and you can't really tell which one is which sometimes because that shit is just pungent. He walk in smelling like an African braiding shop by his damn self. It's a real Jamaican when they smell like an African braiding shop outside. This motherfucker smell like smoke outside. Nigga, you in nature. How the fuck you smell like motherfucking weed outside like that. He was one of them authentic Jamaicans. You know what I'm saying? One of them kind when he get to talking fast, you don't understand what the fuck he say. He just pause every once in a while and throw a bumbleclot in there. And he was one of them kind of Jamaicans. So this motherfucker, he came to perform one day, and he's on stage, and we asked him, what are you going on stage? He said, boy, you watch me one time, go up there, I blew it and put my mind out in the rock. And we said, you know what? Fuck it. You just do you. I couldn't understand none of that shit except boy. And everything else is, okay, fuck it, go. So he goes up on stage and he's doing like the dirty wine. He's winding and he got this real unique hip roll. Them Jamaicans, when they start hip rolling, they spines is something different. They spines don't go, Americans, our spines go like this. This motherfucker was doing the dirty wine and he had some shit going on like this here. That shit was impressive in itself. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get that. I'm going to try to copy that move. That's sweet. All right, that's cool. But then he did this thing. I'm tired of you. I'm just telling the truth. So he got out there and he did the boy, watch me now. Watch me now. And when he did, he said some shit like that. He's like, watch me now. And then, boom, he sat down. And I'm like, okay. The fuck kind of show is this? This nigga sitting down in the Indian stance in the middle of the dance floor. So you see the women get confused too. Like, what the fuck? Why are you sitting down like that? Sitting down Indian stance. So when he's sitting down like this is his legs, right? Then he just went open the motherfuckers up like he was parting the red bitch. See, you know what I'm saying? He just sat there with now his legs like in a V stance. So now then he reached down into his costume and he pulled his man out. Now, male dancing, guys do that on stage. Okay, no big deal. Whoop-de-woo. Okay, you done pulled your dick out. But then, it's like, it was what's weird. Normally when guys perform and they get naked, they do what's called pumping up. So they want their penis to look impressive. So they prepare it in the back where it looks impressive. He pulled out a crooked gummy worm. That motherfucker was wanging. He looked like a slinky that hadn't, had all them rungs. You never see a slinky when it got discoordinated and some of the rings going this way and some of the rings going that way. So his shit had, like some shit going on, whatever. So and we're like, why did this nigga pull a limp dick out on stage? So whatever, go ahead, do you. But then he sat there and he grabbed the head. I don't know why I just said that in the accent. He grabbed the head and he started doing some winding up shit like he was, winding up a Jack in the Box and shit. So now you see the women, they trying to humor him, right? Because they looking, they're like, foreign exchange stripper, what the fuck is going on? They didn't understand it. So he doing the windy thing like this here, right? And you just see this, but he got it like this here, so it's, and people are like, what the fuck is he doing? So after he did the thing, he caught it with this finger here and then folded it in half, then folded it in half, then folded it in half, then pulled it and tucked it and boom. Next thing you know, this nigga's dick was in a knot. Not with, the bunny ears, but, it was in like a knot, like you tie a boat up with. Motherfucker pulled his dick around, folded it in half, trotted around here, then pulled the motherfucking head through it. It was a knot. And then you just see him like there with it was not a knot of dick. And he stood up and he started shaking the knot. And when you see this shit, you see the motherfuckers go. Even the other dancers, they was like, did this nigga, how did you? Oh no, fuck that. But it's like a balloon, yeah. He just ripped the shit, zip, and they're like, how did this nigga just put it? So then he up here just shaking the knot, and he danced, and then he got back to the dirty wine. But now he doing the dirty wine, and he got this dick knot, just, and it's like that shit. It looks uncomfortable. Like it's like you ever see somebody after a car accident, and you look at him and just go, ooh. That's what happened. When he tied it in the knot, you just look at him and go, ooh, that ain't supposed to happen like that. Do your dick hang low? Can you not? This motherfucker tied it in a knot. So, now here's the thing. He did more of the dirty wine, and while he's doing the dirty wine, he did the whatnot. So then he did something else, bloop, 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 pop, and it came out the knot, and so then he took a bow, walked off the stage. Now you see the whole audience kind of like, it's like, how do you respond to that? Do you clap? Do you give him a standing ovation? I don't know. If you was a girl, how would you suck a dick in a knot? Your throat might not. Anyway, so I went in the dressing room because I had to ask this motherfucker a couple questions. First off, Motherfucker, how do you realize you can do some shit like that? I've said it before, you need to write a book with these stories. I'll tell the stories, somebody need to write. I ain't good at the writing, I'm good at talking. So it's like I go in the back and I'm in the dressing room and he back there, and like it ain't shit. Well, what's up the raw dumb? And I said, okay, I know you said my name and I'm about to regret this here, but I got to ask you, how did you realize you could do that shit? And I'm going to have to say it in English because I can't speak dirty wine. Because it's like the motherfucker's tongue was doing the dirty wine when he was talking. He said, "Yeah, man, my God, and I grab a table, you know what? And then, it's a note." So, in translation, what he said was, one day, in trying to come up with a new move, which is very challenging for male dancers to do, to come up with something brand new. He was trying to figure out a different way to pull his dick out. So he pulled it out from the side, and he said, "No, I'm not going to do it that way. I'm going to do it this way." And when it went that way, it turned this way. And he's like, I kind of folded it in half. When I kind of folded it in half, he said, "I wonder if I could tuck it through." And he tucked it through, and he pulled it loose, and then, dun-dun-dun-dun, he has a dick knot. Now, that wasn't the problem, he said. And I'm explaining this like you can understand me. It took me many times of hearing this story to get all of these different pieces together because I couldn't understand what the body was talking about. The Bobby Clot boy, he had that real strong shit. You know what I'm saying? So I had to get words and sections. So anyway, he said, yeah. So he did the. Oh, yeah, that nigga ain't human. Okay, I was like, say what? So he was like, he did that, and the next thing you know, he got a dick knot. And he was like, "Oh, wow, man, we never do this before. Oh, look at this. Nobody ever done this. You never seen this knot, boy." And I'm like, I can understand why that is definitely something unique. But that wasn't the problem. As long as he stayed limp, it was fine. He could tie it up, untie it, tie it up, untie it, which is too much for me. But he said one day he tied that motherfucker up. And for whatever reason, that bitch started to chub. Now, here's the problem. When you start getting some chub, this motherfucker is not ployable anymore. It doesn't bend, it doesn't fold, it doesn't tuck. And now he's already tied the fuck up, and that motherfucker started to swell, and he couldn't get it loose. And now he got a plum head, a knot, and he got dick on either end, but a knot in the middle, made of man meat, and he couldn't figure out how to untuck that shit. Yeah, me boy, man, me don't know what happened. Me thought we was going to have to cut off me joke, blood clot boy, and it was like that's where the term blood clot came from. So now, where I went in the back to hear the story, and it was just me and him having this conversation. By the time he finished this story, there was not one dancer out in the audience in the club because every other male dancer's in the back sitting there listening to this shit like, nope, not even a little bit. Nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I like my penis. We got shit to do today. We got shit to do tomorrow. We might have shit to do down the fucking road. I don't want to do that to my man. And it's like, because how can you explain that shit? Now you got a left angle on your dick. You trying to do some straight fucking and your shit do this here. You can't get into that motherfucker when it got that kind of right angle on it. That's not cool. Oh yeah, that's in the other room. So that shit is horrible. But no, that I can't. No, not at all, not at all. So that was a definite what the fuck moment that happened in male dancing. And in different what the fuck moments, it's like when you have a what the fuck moment, it's like how in the hell, and it's really trying to figure some shit out with that. Okay, let me think of another good what the fuck moment. You know what? I'm gonna jump subjects. Oh, by the way, everybody who's just logging on, make sure y'all share the video for me. Okay. A lot of people have been sending me this video of the girl who was way up on the pole and came crashing down on her face and then tried to twerk it off. This shit is going viral, and this girl is now famous for doing the stripper claps and fell down on her face. And everybody who is sending me this video, did you have a what the fuck DM moment? Or what? DM Flint? Okay, translate that for me. I think I know what you're trying to say, but translate that for me, because I'm gonna let you give me that the way you mean to say it. Okay, so y'all done seen this video. The girl, I love your beads. Where did you get them? Online. I had to get these online because I couldn't find them nowhere. I wanted some of these for a while, but I just couldn't find them. Do you have a what the fuck from Flint? Do I have a what the fuck moment from Flint? Other than the guy up there kicking his dick across the floor, I think that would be about it. But I think I told y'all that story last week about how the guy tried to have a fake dick and kicked it across the floor. Yeah, so I think that was the only what the fuck moment from Flint. Other than that, and the guy, the baby dick guy, those were our only what the fuck moments in Flint. Yeah, that's it. Those are two, and I've told y'all both of those stories recently, so I ain't gonna tell y'all those stories again right now. But now this story about the girl climbing way up the pole and then falling from like about 20 feet up on her face. Everybody thinks this is the same chick that I told y'all the story about, you know, back when I was first starting dancing, that I kind of kicked it with. This ain't the same bitch, but it's just amazing she did damn near the same shit. So I watched this video, and the girl, she's up at the top of the pole. She's turning a couple different moves and whatnot. She tries to do one special trick and loses that shit and falls what looks to be like about 20 damn feet on her face. And then she tries to fake it off and twerk, and from what I've heard afterwards, she done broke her jaw, broke her teeth, and all this kind of shit. The girl that I knew, she didn't break her face. She hurt herself, but she didn't break none of her shit. So I'm gonna tell y'all the story of the chick that I know that did some of that same shit. So, me, my little brother AJ, and I think Demetrius was with us too. We go to this club it was called Showgirls back in the day. And we walk in, people know me, my brothers are underage, but because they're with me, I get them in, right? So we just in there having a good time partying and whatnot. And, you know, I know everybody, and out walks this girl that looks just fucking phenomenal. I've never seen her before, but she walked out, and off her just entrance, she caught my attention. You know, you ever had one of the moments when somebody walk out and the music just like stopped in the air? It was like 15 feet. It was too damn many feet. That's what the fuck it was. So when I saw the bitch, I was like, okay. And then the thing was, we made eye contact. So my matched her but she was on the way to take care of some business. So she me, and I her back. And then she walked across the floor, went and sat with somebody. But the whole time she giving me the eye from across the club. And my brother was like, yeah, okay, I see what that shit is. I know what this is going to be. What about Club Rados? Oh, I got a Club Rados what the fuck moment. Tell y'all about that in a second. So, she comes over to me after she's done kicking it with the guy and whatnot, sits down next to me. We start just talking shit and whatnot. And pretty much for a while, we just sitting there talking shit. Random conversation. So it's time for her to go up on stage. And she says, hey, what's your favorite song? I'll go dance to your song. I'm like, for real? Okay. Do Air Tonight. You know, so I'm like, Air Tonight, one of the good, powerful songs for male dancing. She's like, okay, cool. She go talks to the DJ. The DJ looks at her. She says, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And she looks at me and go, you know, kind of gives me the thumbs up, but it wasn't a thumbs up. She just kind of like winking the gun, whatever the fuck it was. So she's like, all right, fine, fucking cool. So now, thing was, Air of the Night is a very sensual song, slow build. So she's walking across the floor all sexy, doing a little trick here and there, do a little move here and there, and it's like real smooth and sensual. And then that build up comes. You know, in the Air Tonight, when the beat drop, you know, that's the first song that ever had a beat drop. Fuck Dreams and Nightmares. This was the first song with a real beat drop. So everybody waiting for that. So when that part is getting ready to come up, she goes to the far end of the stage. She goes to the far end of the stage, and we're waiting for it. Now, me being an entertainer, I see what's coming up. I see what she's planning on doing because I'm a dancer. I know what other dancers do. So I see her walking backwards like this. I see what she's doing. She looks all the way down. And she kind of looks at me and goes, like, nigga, watch this look. And I'm like, okay, motherfucker give you the watch this look. I know what's finna come. She's about to do some amazing shit. It's about to go down, right? So, and she takes off running like this here, running down the stage. Now, it's a real thin stage, so you ain't got a lot of room. It's a pole at the end. So as she's getting ready to get to the pole at the end, she gets to the pole at the end, and she goes like this here. Now, again, I'm a dancer. I pick up on certain shit. I know why you talking really fast. What the hell is that tea? It's just tea. Anyway, so she goes like this here. So in my mind, I know what's finna happen. She's gonna grab the pole, swing around like this here, with both feet. And when she goes with both feet, she's gonna come around back to the stage, and kill the beat. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm ready for this, right? So she grabs the pole like this here, and I'm gonna explain it like it's in slow motion. She grabs the pole like this here, swings both of her feet out, and for whatever reason, her hands go like this. Shoot. And she just goes, shoot. And we were like, oh shit. Usually you see the whole club go, because she was running in the full, like almost like the Bionic Man. You ever see when the motherfuckers just getting that shit and they got the elbows tucked? The bitch had form. She was getting that shit. Yeah, 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 shoot. And then when she swung, she said, shoot. And this a damn pier. And it was like rows of tables, and the tables were standing up at first, but then her body just did an airplane right through them. You ever see an airplane crash and it looked like the airplane's doing a cartwheel? That was this bitch's legs, just, and the bitch was on beat, knocking all the chairs out the way, and then she did the in the air of the night through all the tables and chairs, and hit the end, and stood up like, I'm okay, boom. One thing I like about male dancers is they're more choreographed than where females aren't. Most of the time, that's true. So the bitch took out all the motherfucking chairs. And it was like, oh shit, it was a bitch crash. It wasn't a plane crash, but it looked like a bitch crash. Because she just, and my brother just immediately looked at me and went, and that's the. So, you know, I felt bad, so I went over there like to help the bitch up, and you know, she got like, you know, a couple little scrapes and scratches and shit, and so we had to help her up. I'm like, hey, you all right? You okay? And she's like, yeah, I just need to sit down for a second, you know, because she took out all the tables and chairs at the end. So they was over there fixing the furniture. She sat down next to me. They gave her some water. Like, look, you sit still. Don't you move, nothing like that. The club manager was like checking on her. And you could tell they ain't had no insurance. Motherfucker, he ain't want to get sued. I don't know how you would sue for a broken stripper falling through the tables and chairs. I don't know if that's covered. But so she's sitting there drinking some water and whatnot. No alcohol. You drink some water. You know, you need to recuperate. So she sat there and we was just kicking it and whatnot. I'm looking at the bitch, making sure she conscious of shit. Like, look at me, follow the, you know, you all right? Well, she killed the beat. She damn near killed the motherfucking self. You know what I'm saying? So sitting there chilling. She started getting herself back together. Her coordination and her eyes are focused again. So, you know, we talking and whatnot. And in the rotation, the DJ called her name again. She said, okay, I'm good. I can go up on stage. I'm like, you sure? I don't want you to hurt yourself now. For real. You know, take your time. If you need to chill for the rest of the night, you just chill. You ain't need to go back up there on stage. She's like, no, I'm all right. I'm cool. I can perform. I'm like, I'm all right. I'm like, okay, cool. She says, what's another one of your favorite songs? I'm like, in my mind, don't give this bitch nothing fast. Don't give her nothing with a beat drop. It's something slow. So, you know, This Woman's Work. My favorite song. All time. I said, This Woman's Work. You do that, nice and slow and sexy, you ain't got to worry about nothing. She's like, okay, I can do that. So, go say something to the DJ. DJ look at her and go. And you just see her up there trying to explain to him, like, no, I'm okay, see, you know, whatever the fuck. She was trying to convince the motherfucker that she was all right. And he looked over at me like, I'm like. So, This Woman's Work comes on. She starts dancing around. Again, real slow and sensual, nice and smooth, and, you know, nothing, you know, hard moves and none of that. So I'm like, okay, cool, pick the good song. So then, all of a sudden, she dancing at the pole, and she just turned around and looked at me and go. Now, immediately, me and my brother go, oh, shit. You know, I'm like, what the fuck? It's a slow song. You ain't got to do none of that shit. There ain't no beat coming up. What the fuck you finna do? So she just. And he was like, oh, fuck, something for the fuck up. And my brother just said, yep. And I'm so mad that they didn't have camera phones back then. This is back before all of that shit. So she does this move where she grabs the pole behind her, like this here. So now, again, damn, you got females fucking themselves up being in awe of you. You distract her. I didn't do shit yet. I hadn't done nothing but talk to her yet. So she grabbed the pole like this here, and I see her swing her legs backwards. So when she swings her legs backwards, the move that's getting ready to happen is she's going to swing them back forward, lift her legs up, do some shit like this here, grab the pole with her legs, and then do it again and grab the pole up top. And usually they just slide down from there. So I'm like, okay, that's a simple pole trick most, pole dancers do. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Should be all right. But that's not the way it happened. Because the problem was the club that we were in had a low roof. It wasn't like that other bitch that fell where it was way up there. This had a low roof. The pole might have only been like about maybe 8 feet. So the feet come up. She grabbed the pole with her legs. Then she went to swing, but he set that ass up. I didn't do nothing. So she grabbed the pole with her legs. Then she went to swing her upper body up. And when her upper body came up, bing, her head hit the lights inside the stage. And she hit the lights. Bow. Boom. The bitch fell all the way down. Now, she didn't hit her face, but the bitch came down sideways and smacked everything. It must be the eyebrow. I have no idea what you're talking about. So, bow, boom, pow, bing. The bitch hit the thing, and you just see everybody go, oh, shit, fuck, oh. And it was just horrible. It was just like, again, one of them kind of accidents. It happened real slow, but in your mind, but it happened so fast in reality. Boom, pop, bing. Ooh, and now the bitch is just laying there crying like this. You ever see some, just stuck like this on the stage, and immediately, the whole audience was just watching. Ooh, fuck! And then the bitch just, it's like roadkill, stage kill. But she just laying there just looking handicapped on the damn stage. And now everybody trying to figure out, did we just watch stripper suicide? And you saw motherfuckers like, okay, I'm finna get my coat, like that SpongeBob thing. All right, I'm out. It's just niggas leaving and just grabbing their coats and getting the fuck on. It's like you might have just, you always got these ladies memorized. I didn't do nothing though. I just was talking to her, and next thing I know, she up here committing Harry Carey and kamikaze her damn self. And so it's like other people just leaving and shit. I'm like, no, y'all can't leave the dead bitch. So I go over there. I'm like, hey, you all right? So finally, yeah. How did I do? I just look back at my brother. My brother's sitting over there like this, just like it was my motherfucking fault that the bitch done, jumped out the plane without a parachute, and I'm like, okay, well, you know what, you just relax. There ain't nobody else going up tonight because you done put a voodoo on the stage. Don't nobody want to go up here now, so you just go ahead and sit there, relax. And the club was clearing out, so that was like a what the fuck moment, of the girl that I know who went all the way up, smacked the lights, and then came down, and when she came down, you know what I'm saying? She like all the way, and at least her hair didn't catch fire after hitting the lights. I don't think she was up there that long enough for the motherfuckers to have that much contact, because it was like I explained it like it really took a while, but really that shit was so motherfucking fast. You got some of that night because she fucked. I did not get some that night. She was trying to impress you. Oh, she did impress me because that bitch could take a blow. That motherfucker, she got up each time. It might have took a while for the second time, but yeah, I was impressed. Any motherfucker that can take a lick like that and keep on ticking, that's impressive. So yeah, for that part, I was definitely impressed. Then the bitch that fell 15 feet must have been her sister because she got her bitches hurting themselves. You wanted to be Captain Save-A-Hole. No, I didn't want to, I wasn't being Captain Save-A-Hole. I was concerned, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to, like, see a car wreck and then just drive past that shit. If it was a dead body, at least I got to know, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, bitch, for one, I felt kind of responsible. It wasn't my motherfucking fault, but, you was trying to look good, and you was doing a good job, and you just went too far. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you ever have a short dick nigga trying to do long nigga fucking, this ain't for you. You gonna slip out, nigga, this ain't for you. You keep short, strong strokes. You keep short, strong strokes. Don't be doing no long fucking. That ain't your strong suit. Whew, yes you did. You blew her back and neck out. I had no part in that, and I don't speak English. Now her shit was already blown the fuck out. No, okay, that means something else when you say it like that. It wasn't. But no, I had no part in that. None at all. So, okay, what was we talking about? Okay, it's after 11 o'clock, so I gotta tell y'all real quick about some of the other stuff I got coming up real quick. If you have not shared the video yet, what the fuck is wrong with you? Share the damn video, bitch. You tripping. Share the damn video. Now, anyway, next. Tomorrow night, Friday, Saturday, I'm going to be performing at the Dirty Show over at the Russell Bazaar. If you've never seen the Dirty Show in person, Google that shit. You're going to see some amazing stuff. You can Google the Dirty Show. You can YouTube the Dirty Show. You might see actually a couple videos of me. That shit's pretty fucking amazing. As far as the artwork, the different stage shows, it's a fucking amazing. Then fucking Sunday, I'm having my Valentine's Day show over at Cover Girls on the east side on Whittier. You can come, have a good time. If you come, you can come. I'm just serious. Anyway, this is going to be one of them kind of things. And then, that's the setup for my birthday show in March. March the 14th is definitely going to be an amazing fucking show. I got Bolo coming from Atlanta. I got Masterpiece from LA. Cyclone from Cleveland. And I got a whole bunch of people coming all over your face. I mean, coming to the club is going to be one of them kind of things. I didn't mean to say that out loud. And then in April 3rd, my son is having his birthday show. Him and Cisco, they celebrating their birthdays on April 3rd over there back at Cover Girls again. And then April 11th, we're going to be down in Lansing at Omar's. So the whole beginning of the year, I got back-to-back damn in your face. It's going to be a lot of damn in your face. I hope y'all know what to do with it. If you don't know what to do when you got a lot of damn in your face, just be very receptive. I never fuck a nigga with a short dick, so I don't know anything about that wrong example. I mean, you know, you never know. Some people, you know. I'm trying to think of something else to tell y'all about. I can't really think of nothing right now. Somebody had asked me about a story at Rados. That's what it was. The shitty story at Rados. What's up, little bro? I see you. I'm going to tell y'all the shitty story at Rados, okay? We were having an all-white party. And at the white party, ladies came in. They were in some crisp white outfits, meticulous head-to-toe hats, outfits, shoes. Everything was all white. Now, granted, of course, I'm the only guy who wore all black to an all-white party. You'll never see me in all white unless somebody died. Anyway, so now there's a part of the night when the guys are performing in the audience called G-Spot. That's when we make our tips, just dancing for the ladies that are in the audience, right? So we're dancing around, making our tips, and this guy, he's dancing for this lady, and her outfit was amazing. She looked like an angel. That neon white. It was that kind of white where when you turn the lights off, that bitch was probably glowing. It ain't have to have no backlight. That shit was just bright than a motherfucker, bright white. You know, so this white outfit, he's dancing on her, and she's all into it, and everybody's, you know, enjoying themselves, and then all of a sudden, all you hear is, shit! Shit! And we looking at the bitch, and you just see her like this. Shit! There's shit on me! And then she turns like this, and she goes like this to her pants leg. And from the middle of her thigh down to her knee, there is a shit streak looking like booty lightning going down her thigh. And what about when you were in your group? No, that wasn't a shitty situation. Yeah, I don't take kids in the face. I take them in the mouth. Okay, go you, cannibal. I love it. All right. Anyway, so she got like this boo-boo lightning going down her fucking thigh, and that's what it looked like. It looked like a lightning rod or whatever the fuck you call it. It looked like boo-boo lightning was just going down her leg, and she just keeps yelling, shit, there's shit on me. And what had happened evidently is dude, before he went out into the audience, he went to the bathroom and he didn't do the clean wipe. He did the quick wipe. And her whole outfit was foobar fucked up. And it's just boop, 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 boop. And it's just, she had a lightning track going down her fucking leg. And she was like, yeah, that's nasty. You're damn right. And that motherfucker, he obviously started high and then squatted down. And when he squatted down, he took the shit trail with him. And it just looked like, Can you boo, boo, boo? All down her leg. It was it was a shitty situation. And she was like, shit. And she just wouldn't stop yelling shit. And eventually, the bitch got mad and she just took her pants off in the motherfucking club. And when she took her pants off in the club, she just threw them motherfuckers on the stage like, fuck this shit. And she walked out, little booty meat just wiggling, going out all out the club, and she just didn't even take them shitty pants with her. I was saying, when you had to wear white, silly. Oh, I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. He would have been buying me a new outfit. That was some fucked up nasty shit all the way around. Damn, in my Ron Simmons voice. No, it wasn't me. I didn't have nothing to do with that one. So I've definitely seen some what the fuck moments, all across the board. I'm trying to think of another good what the fuck moment. I'm trying to think, what's another good what the fuck moment? Man, there have been so many what the fuck moments. I don't know. Well, anyway, for all my people who are new to Ask a Stripper, if you've never watched Ask a Stripper before, you can really have an opportunity to ask me anything it is you want to know. It could be about the male exotic entertainment business. If you got questions about curiosities you have, just because you've never been to a show or you've heard different things about people being to a show and you've heard different rumors and you've never had an opportunity with someone who's been in it to actually ask them a question about whatever the fuck you want to know. You can ask me anything. Even if it's just about life from a man's point of view, I got an answer for it all the way around. So, yes, feel free to ask me anything you need. And, by the way, if you're watching the video, share the motherfucking video. What the fuck is wrong with you? I told you to do that shit in the beginning. How the fuck come you ain't sure that... I'm drinking. Excuse me. Share the fucking video. Somebody just did it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Now, I would have sent this nigga my cleaning bill from the clears. There you go, that fucking iPhone shit. You gonna send it from the clears? How the fuck you gonna send anything from the clears? Because her pants sure wasn't fucking clear. They was boo, boo, boo. You had the brown eye. My phone's making me mad. I've tried sharing it 3 times. Finally worked. Thank you very much. I'm glad you did. Cleaner. They wasn't cleaner afterwards. They were shittier. It was nasty. No, I can tell you one of my embarrassing moments like that. And it wasn't really so much embarrassing for me because I ain't boo-boo on nobody. And it was funny because it was at the same club. We were at Rados and we were doing G-Spot. G-Spot, again, is when you walk through the club and you're dancing for tips, and that's how you make money. Stop doing iPhones like that. Believe me, I promise you, I ain't doing nothing with an iPhone ever. I got a grown-up phone. Anyway, so we're walking around through the audience, dancing for ladies, and again, we're making tips. Now, there's a guy in front of me dancing for a lady, next to the one that I'm dancing for. And basically what we're doing is we're just moving down the aisleway because it was a bar where women were sitting at the bar. And you dance for one, dance for the next one, dance for the next one, dance for the next one. And we were kind of like just moving like that. So he's dancing for a lady, I'm dancing for a lady. So I switch and I go around in front of him and basically cut. You know what I'm saying? So I cut in front of him. And while I'm dancing for the lady, I'm dancing for her, she getting all into it and whatnot, I kind of like squat down a little bit. But now the problem was when I squat down too fast and I poop. I didn't mean to poop, but it just kind of one of them things. I didn't know I even had to poop. But as soon as I squat down and I bent just a little bit, it wasn't even that loud. It was just a little, and when I was like, oh shit, and then I knew before the motherfucker even hit the air, it was hot. So when that motherfucker came out and it was hot, I knew that was going to be funky because I was like, ooh, shit. Because for one, it surprised me when you squat down and you all of a sudden, oh, shit. All right, you have a good night. And I moved to the next bitch. As soon as I moved to the next bitch, he came behind me dancing for her. And when he came dancing for her, he brought that wind up. And when he brought that wind up, that shit said, ooh, right up in her. Ooh. And she was like, oh, what the fuck? Nigga, you stink. And it's like, what the fuck? Because Nestle Quick is a very entertaining personality. And he sounds kind of like Dopey Dog. You're like, what the fuck you talking about, bitch? I ain't even do nothing. And that motherfucker was uber deadly. That was a serial killer poop, And he walked up to her and he was like, whoo, and that motherfucker just rose up on her ass. And she's like, nigga, you stink. He was like, what the fuck you talking about, bitch? I ain't even do nothing. You tripping. And then that motherfucker started working his way through the audience because when he walked, it followed him. I'm so glad. It followed him all the way through. And they were like, that nigga thing, he smelled like a boo-boo. What the fuck? Oh my goodness, it's in my mouth. Oh, bitch. And he walked away. He was like, man, this bitch is tripping. And I was like over there dancing for a whole new person. I'm like, oh, that's fucked up. So that was fucked up. I didn't mean to set him up like that, but it was one of them kind of situations that you had to take one for the team you didn't even know you was a part of. Can you tell the story when the dancer set you up with the big girl? Okay. Look, you yellow midget, stop talking about my damn iPhone. Ain't nothing special about your phone. I got a grown-up phone, and my phone does talk to text perfect. So, yep, that was him. So, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the story about. So you really let someone else take the blame for your stank? That time, unfortunately, I didn't have anything to do with that. I spoke no English at all. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you about the time me and Pac-Man was at the show, and I told Pac-Man like, "Hey, I'm getting dressed in the back. I'm the next dancer out. Before I come out, I want you to put a girl in the chair for me." And he was like, "Okay, I got you. Don't even worry about it." He said, "What kind of girl you want?" I said, "Okay, get me, somebody I can pick him up. When I pick him up, it's gonna look good because I'm short, I'm small, so I need somebody. When I pick him up, they're gonna be like, oh my God, has he picked her up? Why you look like that? Like you don't like big girls?" That's not what I said. Listen to the story. So I told him, I said, "Hey, pick me up a girl, or put a girl in the chair, so when I pick her up, it make the audience go, ooh, just like that. I want them to go, ooh, he picked her up. I want it to be like that." So it's a visual thing when I'm performing on stage. He's like, "Don't worry about it. I got you." So he go out there, and he came back in the dressing room. He said, "Damn, you straight." So, okay, I'm in my mind. This is my boy. He got me. I ain't got nothing to worry about. So I'm walking out of the dressing room. Now, in my mind, I'm in my zone. When I'm walking out on stage, I have an aura that I present. I'm in my ultimate damn, so I'm projecting sexy. I want this sexy to be like a heat wave that radiates off of me. And then I walk out in the audience, and when I come around the corner to look at the chair that he set out with this girl in it, and then I see the girl that he put in the chair, and I go, and I just turn around and look at his ass, and he like, he picked a girl, and when he put her in the chair was no longer there no more. All you could see was her. You couldn't see the chair. She kind of like enveloped the chair. She just assimilated the chair. There was no chair in the middle. It's like she had booty and thigh meat all over both sides of the chair, and her legs, the side of her leg had an elbow on it. Like if it had like this, like 3 times on the side of her leg. And it's like, I'm like, there ain't no way I'm going to be able to, whatever. So show must go on, right? So fuck it. I ain't no punk bitch. I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it. And I'm going to make these motherfuckers realize I can do it. Now, he like big bitches that are, got like stage 18 diabetes. That's his thing. He don't mind that. If you are such a big girl where I can put my finger in your belly button and it goes past the second knuckle, you's a big bitch. You know what I'm saying? So, but you shouldn't supposed to be able to put your finger in somebody's belly button and it go past the second knuckle. She was that kind of big bitch. When I say big, she wasn't like the kind of little bit of big. She's like the kind of big where she's snoring, she wide awake big. She got stretch marks on her earlobes big. This bitch was huge. You know what I'm saying? She the kind of bitch that she was just big than a motherfucker. She put straw in pancake syrup big bitch. You know what I'm saying? So she was huge. So I'm trying to dance around now and gather myself in my mind as far as like how I'm going to pick up this rotund motherfucker, this leviathan of a woman. Stage 18 diabetes. Yeah, the shit was horrible. So it's like I went, and now the move in my head that I normally do is I dance up to the girl. I kind of like slide up in between the legs and kneel down, right? Then I grab both sides of the chair And when I grab both sides of the chair like this, I like do a lean back, like, I'm preparing like I'm doing a squat at the gym. So I grab both sides of the chair, I lean back, and then I stand up with it. That way I've got my positioning in right. And I know how to do it where I lift with my legs. You know what I'm saying? That way I don't hurt my back, right? So the thing is, I squat down, I tried to slide in between her legs, but there was no in between her legs because them motherfuckers they was intertangled and shit. It's like her legs was doing this with the fat meat. The folds was just UNITY, and I went to slide, but I got stopped by the barrier. It was like a meat barrier, and it's like skit. You know what I'm saying? I went to slide in, was like skit. I couldn't get all the way through that motherfucker. So it's like I skit, and then I tried to like. It's like her thighs was two like leather bean bags that was like halfway full, and so I had to like get in between them of like, excuse me, you know what I'm saying, and use my elbow to separate that shit. So then like I reached around one thigh and had to like, kind of like do my arm like that to get down to the chair and shit, right? So I grabbed one side of the chair and I'm thinking, okay, now again, I'm trying to do this shit so I can pull my move off. But when I reached around for the other side, I couldn't get around. I couldn't get around it. So it's like I was going to try to grab her like around the waist, but there wasn't one. So it's like, okay, I had to like lean around to the side and shit. So I'm sitting there and I'm looking back at my man and he cracking the fuck up because I got short arms for one, and she got a lot of circumference. So I was like, I'm trying to, I'm trying to this shit, but I can't get around all these extra thighs. So it's like I had to like lean into the meat, you know what I'm saying? I had to like lean into the meat and kind of like, just like follow the fold. And I kind of like, did some extra shit. I made it look smooth, but I got around and I finally found the chair. Now, when I found the chair, again, I'm like this here, but now my arms is getting weak because I ain't did no lifting yet, but I'm just trying to hold all this fucking meat together. And no, not those short arms. Yes, I got short arms, but you know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is wide. But now I ain't did no lifting yet, but my arms is met their capacity because I'm holding all this bitch meat together. And it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do now? So it's like my fingers is turning white because I'm trying to hold on to the chair, but I ain't did no fucking lifting yet. So I said, fuck it. Just in my mind was just go for it. Just stand the fuck up. And I tried to stand the fuck up, and when I leaned back, my back said shit. I was like, oh shit. So I got the chair to tilt. The chair just tilted just a little bit, just enough like that, right? So then I got I sound like a car that won't start. You ever hear one of them cars that it sound like it's about to start, but the motherfucker won't turn all the way over? So I got that motherfucker tilted, right? And I tried to stand up, and it was like finally, but the power of Christ compels me. I stood the fuck up, and when I stood the fuck up, my back and my knees was doing the stanky leg at the same time. And I don't know how in the fuck, but I got it like this here. Now, again, you have to understand the move that was in my mind. The move that's in my mind is let the chair go, turn around with the girl in my arms, gently set her down gracefully upon the floor, go into my move, and continue from there. That's not how this shit went. So I got it like this here. And I'm doing this kind of shit here. You ever see a TV when they got like the jumpy lines in it? I think that's kind of how the fuck I was looking. And so I got the bitch like this here, and my arms is doing the stanky leg, and I think I got a vein that just had a seizure. Your arms and hands turn white, and damn, you are white, sweetie. I turned transparent. It's a different kind of thing. I turned like, you ever look at the bottom of African people's feet, and it was like that kind of white. The top of the African's feet be black and a half, but the bottom of their feet be like piggy pink white. So it was like that shit. So I'm like this shit here, right in my, I'm just shaking and shit. So finally I'm thinking, okay, let go of the chair. But if I let go of the chair, I'm going to let go of the bitch. So my fingers just said, they did the work for me. My fingers just, they just separated. And now, when I let go of the chair, I'm thinking the motherfucking chair is just going to hit the ground and then I can turn around and move, right? I let go of the chair, but her booty didn't. So the chair is still connected to her ass. And I'm like, how in the fuck is this happening? It's because her back and her ass was still holding the chair. And I'm like, how in the fuck is this happening to me? What the fuck is going on? Now, meanwhile, the audience is sitting there watching this shit, cracking all the way the fuck up because they are watching me just refuse to let go of what I'm holding on to. So finally, I go to turn around. And normally the move is real smooth. I turn around like this here and I lay down real smooth, but in a slow motion. But when I go to turn around, really it's just I'm kind of like leaning, and then all of a sudden I felt the fall. If you ever slipped on some ice, and it's like when your foot first hit the ice before anything else happened, you feel the fall coming. I felt the fall. And it's just because I was turning to the side, and when I went to turn to the side, my right leg was moving, but my left foot was planted so deep in the ground, it was like that bitch was digging for oil, just trying to hold my stamina onto the ground, and that bitch wouldn't move. And when I turned to the side, the fall just said, okay, nigga, this is it. We're going down. Now, here's the problem. Because of the way that I'm turned now, if I fall sideways, my right leg is going to be trapped underneath all of this mammoth bitch. And my hip is going to break because she's going to fall on top of me, and my left leg is still staying where the fuck it was at. It refused to come along with us. So I'm going to have to pick that leg up. But if I pick that leg up, we're going to hit the ground so motherfucking hard. And again, I'm thinking, do not let this motherfucker land on top of you. Because to her, it's going to be fun. And she's going to take control and try to rodeo the shit out of my broken hip ass. And that cannot happen. So, feeling the fall, it's like, okay, we going down. So I have to control the fall. And it's like, the only thing I can do is lean backwards. But in leaning backwards, I was able to harness all of the strength of the dark side of the force and spin this big bitch around. And when she hit the ground, it's like, you ever see a water balloon when it hit? Did the fat bitch fall on top of you? No. I landed on top of her. But you ever see a water balloon when they hit the ground and how the bitch just spread the fuck out? Like, you ever see the water balloons pop when they do it in slow motion and you just see that bitch stretch the fuck out? And when this bitch stretched the fuck out, it's like all her meat just said, and it's like the tide went out. And when the tide went out and that shit came back in and went whoop, and then I looked like one of them kids on the workout balls when they fly back up, and then I came back down on the bitch like. And I kind of like laid there for a minute and watched everybody watch me. And they all sitting there looking at me like, and I'm supposed to have a sexy routine. I'm supposed to be very sensual and sleek and charismatic and everything. This shit is some bullshit because everybody is cracking the fuck up. There's people in tears crying. This one bitch can't even sit in her fucking chair. And my boy over there is enjoying all of this. And he was like, yeah, damn, that's why you need to fuck with them big bitches all the time. You had to do that shit. I'm like, no, they didn't like that. They were laughing at me. That's not one of them good kind of fucking things. So, that was the story when he picked me. Not just I ain't scared. But I that was one of them kind of times when it was a couple times when I could have lost y'all wouldn't have had no damn no more, and this shit would have went left the wrong kind of way. It would have been no more damn performing. I'd have broke my hip and lost all of my body fluids, because if that bitch would have fell on me, it just all went away. I'd evaporated into a poof of damn. It'd have been a poof of damn. It'd have been horrible. Does Beast have a dress theme for his birthday? No, not as of yet anyway, but that's a good point. We'll see what we got for that. As of now, we're going to call it April Freaks Day, because the party is actually on April 3rd. which is right behind April Fool's Day, but we gonna call it April Freaks Day. So it's a freaky day. Y'all can just come out and be freaky and enjoy it. Hopefully the weather's breaking, so it'll be nice and hopefully warm. We ain't got to worry about no fucking snow no more, and have a good damn time. Did you see your life flash before? I saw everybody in the building's life flash before my eyes. When this big bitch hit the ground, and when she spread out, I thought about the whole tidal wave of bitch just running over everybody, and it was just gonna be everybody. This, you don't understand when I say the level of big this bitch was, because me, in fact, just harnessing all of my oomph to get this bitch off the ground. This bitch was so big, if a mosquito would have bit her, it would have died of high blood pressure. This bitch was huge. She was the biggest bitch I've ever seen in my life. You would have been wheelchair damn, and then I'd have been like the other motherfucker in that other story I told you, walking around mad at motherfuckers because they got legs. Hell yeah, I don't want that shit. No. That was funny as fuck. I said if a mosquito would have bit her, the bitch would have died of high blood pressure. That's funny than a motherfucker. I'm sorry. I just thought of that shit. That's good. I'm gonna have to keep that. Okay. So y'all got any other questions? Anything y'all want to ask me? Y'all know about all these shows I got coming up. The Dirty Show Friday and Saturday. I got my Valentine's Day show on Sunday, so I need all y'all to be there for that. I'm going to have a whole bunch of Dynamite Detroit dancers that are there for that one. And then my birthday show in March, we're going to be slanging Wang. Now, it would go along with the handicap show you want to do. I don't want to do a handicap show. I mean, that's not one of them things in my mind. It's like, hey, we got to do a handicap show. I mean, even though everybody in there, I know they would have a check. So I don't know, maybe that is a good idea. You should have never done it. You know what? That's a good question. I just thought about something. Why? Okay, y'all ever go to like a roller rink, where they roller skate around a circle, and, you ever go like, to the roller rink and you pull up? Why the fuck do they have handicap spaces at the roller rink? Who the fuck is going around the roller rink on crutches? Who you see at the roller rink? You ain't never seen no wheelchair going around the roller rink. Somebody just, you don't see that kind of shit. Why? How come they got handicapped parking spaces at the roller rink? You don't never see no, handy people inside there. So why the fuck they got handicapped spaces at the roller rink? I want to see somebody handicapped come on there with some skates on. I think that would be some funny shit. I don't know. That was one of them questions that just came in my head. Can you tell the story off you fucking the handicap bitch? I never said I fucked no handicap bitch. What the hell are you talking about? I never said I fucked no handicap bitches. I never said I fucked no handicap bitches. So I don't know what the fuck story you talking about where I'm fucking a handicap bitch. I don't know what you talking about. I never told no story about that. It's mostly a law. Well, I understand it being a law that, you have to be inclusive of all people, but it's like, why? What handicapped people gonna be at the roller rink? I actually did. There's a YouTube video on someone in a wheelchair at the roller skating rink. I need to see that shit. I am going to YouTube that when we get done. I want to see that shit. I want to see that motherfucker like this. Like, what do they do when it's couples, or the backward skate? Do they go, oh shit? How the fuck do they do that? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen that. I'd be curious to see it. That's like, I understand you got to have, things for all people, but I just don't know. That goes into some of the other shit that I was telling you about. Like, if I was to open businesses for people, open businesses that they don't have for, other businesses. The way you have a successful business is to have something that nobody has ever done before, or they just don't have access to. I've never seen some room. See? That's what I'm talking about. Can you imagine them just going around the skate rink dark? Bro, both. I mean, I've never seen that. Yeah. I've never seen that. That was bad, wasn't it? I've never seen that. You have. I have never seen that. I don't know what you're talking about. No, I have not seen that. I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen that. Especially when they got the thing, they can't even hold hands. For the couple skate. So how you gonna? I can't understand that. You going to hell? Highly. I won't be roller skating there. I've been married before, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. They're gonna have a roller rink in the hell. Ooh, okay. I'm going to open a couple businesses, and the businesses that I'm going to open are going to cater to people who have handicaps because they deserve to be able to have fun and be able to do things, just the same way other people do. You are first on the list at the Devil's Gat. There you go with that fucking iPhone shit. Tell the story, please, if you fucking a handicapped bitch in a wheelchair. I never said I fucked no handicapped bitch in a wheelchair. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I will not partake in any fuckery. I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, I will tell you about these businesses ideas that I had. Like, ours type mint gate. Typo, mint gate. Oh, okay, I got you. So here's the idea for the businesses. I'm going to open a tanning salon called Yin Yang. Kind of like the light and the dark side. I'm going to open a tanning salon, and my commercial is going to show an albino walk into a tanning salon and an African walk out. And we're going to call it the Yin Yang Salon. And it's going to be a tanning salon for albino people. What's up, Ty? Well, how you doing, Daily? I need to see you at my show on my birthday. Need to have you in the building, old time's sake. Nice to see your face. So yeah, we're gonna have a tanning salon for Africans, and it's gonna be like overcooked. Maybe that's what we'll call it. Oh wow, yeah. Or okay, I'm gonna be a motivational speaker at a school for the deaf. I'm gonna go in there and just talk to them, because I think they'd be really good listeners, and most of the time people just haven't tried to have a conversation with them. You need to go in there and just speak to them like you would anybody else. They deserve to have it. You burning in the hell with gasoline drawers on in a handbasket. I don't wear drawers in the first motherfucking place, so I don't know what the hell you're talking about. So I'm gonna go and be a motivational speaker for the deaf, and we're gonna go and just kick it. And then say like some of the other schools, we're gonna go to like the School of the Blind and just let them have activities where they have fun. Let's go play dodgeball. Or have a dart championship for the School of the Blind, and just just give them their darts and just point them in the right direction and get the fuck out the room. I would like to know how you come up with these ideas. I know sign language, so I can speak to them. You can speak to the blind with sign language. That would be a good class to teach them. You go teach the blind people sign language. They don't know what the fuck you talk. Oh, that would be funny. That would be a lost art. Teaching blind people sign language. How come nobody's ever thought of that? Okay, watch me. No, you're not paying attention. Do this. Okay. I think that would be an interesting class. We're going to teach the blind people how to do sign language. The deaf. No, we're going to teach blind people sign language. No, because that would be the funniest shit ever. Because there's going to be a whole bunch of them going like this. That's what you're going to see. A whole bunch of them going like this. Oh, shit. Oh, I think I'm tired. I wrote that while you were talking about deaf people still not blind. Oh, okay. We should go have a live concert at the School of the Deaf. That's what we're going to do. We're going to, you know how they have them silent parties? We're going to have, I can't watch it. We're going to have a silent party for the deaf people. There'll be a whole bunch of them sitting around with headphones on talking about. Hold on. You have a damn twisted sense of humor. We gonna have a silent party with them and give them all headphones and just turn the shit all the way up and just watch them. Wait a minute. Hold on, I forgot I got headphones. We're gonna go and they're gonna be like this. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Y'all damn is trying to take us to hell with it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just telling y'all. Oh, that shit's funny and a half. I think that would be funny. If you smart, you'd invest with me. I can't with you, Elo. You're going to hell. No, I'm not. I'm not. And what they gonna do? Tell on me? What they gonna say? What the fuck they gonna? And then at School of the Blind, they can't tell nobody. They didn't see nothing happen. What, they gonna point me out? You need a whole comedy show. Oh my God. I would have a comedy show, but I think if I got on stage, I'd be afraid people would laugh at me. You irritating as hell. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, we're gonna go to one of the senior citizen homes and have a Shady Acres versus Mount Moriah twerk competition. And Sally Drop It Low Jenkins with the hydraulic hip is going to face off against No Gums McGee depends on how you feel. Wow, okay, you're going to be the only one dancing, and they're going to look at you like you're crazy. No, they gonna dance with me. And you said your ass will never get into gates of heaven. The Lord will turn your ass. No way. He gonna be laughing his ass off like, hey, come on in here. Hey, y'all ain't gonna believe this crazy nigga that I made over here. Man, he say some of the craziest. He gonna let me in because he made me. So he's like, hey, you gotta listen to this crazy shit. I'm just saying, oh shit, not the senior citizens twerking. Yeah, think about it. Senior citizens twerking, they already, good at dropping it low. Usually it's just their whole body. So if she got that hydraulic hip, she just got to hit that switch and it. Now, granted, she gonna be dropping low to some old blues, but she and it's gonna be. Okay, I'm tired. So we're gonna have these shows coming up. Hold my walker, Dorothy. I got to hold my boobs up while I bust it down. That's gonna be the shit. Oh, no Gabby's McGee over there. No Gabby's, no Gums McGee, because she's just gonna pull them out. I ain't finna lose these. These are my good ones. You see this right here? And then them elbows pop back. Oh shit now, and that'd be how all your grandmas do when them elbows pop back. That's in ghetto heaven. Heaven got a ghetto too. It's got to have Section 8. Oh, that's fucked up. The Real Housewives of Section 8. All right, so I'm going to talk about these shows that I got coming up, right? Tomorrow night, I'm going to be at the Dirty Show. Friday and Saturday over at the Russell Bazaar. Y'all can catch me there. Sunday, I'm going to be at Cover Girls over on the east side. That's on Whittier. And it's going to be an amazing show. Take your ass to bed. Oh, believe me, I am. That's going to be this Sunday. Then, in March the 14th, which is my actual birthday, and believe me, I'm accepting all gifts. We're going to have a St. Patrick's Day party. So the sexiest lady in black and green will win a ticket to the April 3rd show, which is my son and Cisco's birthday party, where they're going to be having their show there, and we're going to call it April Freaks Day. That's what we're going to call it. And then back down in Lansing on April 11th. And after that, You'll have to wait and see. But we definitely got some amazing things coming up. And if anybody's celebrating a birthday, all birthday girls are free. If you're getting married, all bachelorettes are free. I'm about to use that phrase, Section 8 of heaven. If you into Section 8 of heaven, oh, it's definitely going to be one of the things. What's up, Queensy, New York in the building? What's going on? So yeah, all these different shows coming up. I definitely look forward to seeing some of y'all there. Actually, I'm looking forward to seeing all of y'all there. I ain't lying. Even you, New York. If my Australia log in, I need to see you here for one of these damn shows too. You got enough time to make it work from the down under. Oh man, I am tired and a half. My mind is a million different places. I'm kind of. It's bad when I get tired because my brain start thinking of things, and the little bit of filter that I do have goes into some other shit. And here's the thing that's bad. Y'all think some of the stuff that I actually say is fucked up? You should hear some of the stuff that gets stopped before it comes all the way out. And that shit would make you really look at me and be like, oh my God, what the fuck? So, yeah. It's one of them things you have no idea how deep the rabbit hole goes. So what were we talking about? Oh yeah. Nothing. So if you haven't shared the video, please make sure that you do. I need to spread my damn to the world. We need, like you said, I need to get some of this damn syndicated so that it gets all over the place. Unless you like it like that. I'm just saying. Which is a good question. I've seen this. It's too late in the show to ask that. I'm going to save that question for next week. I really got a good. Is that next week? Yeah. Next week's show, I got a real good question that we're going to ask. I can't fucking wait. I got a topic that we're going to go into, but I want to save it because I want enough time to talk about it. And we in the last 10 minutes of the show, we ain't going to have enough time. So here's what we're going to talk about now. Me. I need y'all to come and show me some love for these fucking shows because I got some dynamite entertainers that's going to be there. If you've never seen Cyclone from Cleveland, Bolo from Atlanta, Masterpiece from LA, these guys are dynamite entertainers. They're coming to put on a show, and they some of these kind of guys that you don't see these type of motherfuckers every day, all the time. These some of the motherfuckers, you know, that you see when you cut on the TV and shit like that. They bring a different level to the quality of entertainment. So I want you to be able to come and enjoy something that you don't have exposure to a lot. Now, if anybody else tell you that there's another show on my birthday, fuck them. Sideways. There ain't no other show other than the show that I'm putting on. I'm trying to told you. Fuck any other show, and where you was thinking about going to, that's where you need to have your ass at. Where your ass is at, and it's like that. So, anyway, I look forward to seeing all of you there. Let me know if anybody is celebrating a birthday, or if you're coming in from out of town. I will do my best to look out for you because I appreciate all of y'all appreciating me, and that's real as I can be. My birthday is 4/5. What do I get? 4/5 on the fifth floor. Okay, we got something for you. You're Aries, if I'm correct, and definitely gonna look out for you on. We'll work out which one of the nights you plan on coming to, and we'll look out for you for your birthday. Ooh, that was chewy. I didn't even plan on that. But definitely, like I said, everybody who's celebrating a birthday, anything special, if you graduated, if you happy that you didn't miss your period, whatever the fuck it is that you celebrating, we gonna look out for you. I just want y'all to be there. I want y'all to come out, have a good time, enjoy a quality show, and be able to go back and tell these motherfuckers like, no, that shit was amazing, and let these motherfuckers know what the fuck they missed when they didn't show up to a damn show. But I promise you, you'll have a damn good time. I'll drink to that. My birthday isn't until September. Well, you got plan. See, that's what happened when I started drinking. You have time to plan. So, I'm sure you can come up with some damn plans by September for your birthday. But we are hireable for all occasions. And when I say we, I mean me and all the entertainers that I can bring that are available. I'm celebrating my name change. Congratulations. If you are getting divorced, which is a good thing. If you're celebrating a divorce, if you are getting away from that deadbeat baby daddy, if you are getting free from that bitch, whoever that bitch might be, congratulations, motherfucker. Come out and celebrate your freedom. We gonna have an Amistad party just for you, cause bitch, you done made it off the boat. You ain't tied down no more. If you enjoy being free, come out and have a good damn time. Now, it won't be free to get in, but you can enjoy being free. I'm so serious. So, whatever you're celebrating, if you are getting divorced, if you quit a job for a better job, you can come out and have a damn good time. And you just can't come out and have a damn free time because my shit is not cheap. You can't expect steak for White Castle prices. And too many of y'all motherfuckers used to that dollar store dick. We ain't giving you that shit. If you used to getting some dollar store dick, you need to go return that shit. Keep your damn receipt. Turn that motherfucking shit back in. Go take that baby dick back in and be like, hey, this one here is defective. I don't know what's wrong. I got this dick, and the motherfucker, for one, I don't know what the problem with it is. This is some dollar store dick. I'm shopping at Macy's from now on. Matter of fact, you need to get some Amazon, whatever the fuck it is necessary. Come. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Anyway. Enjoy being free, motherfucker. That's all you need to do. But we're going to have a damn good time at all of these shows. So I hope I get to see y'all Sunday. See my blink blink? I need to see y'all Sunday. If y'all come out tomorrow night or Saturday night to the Dirty Show, when you see me, give me a hug. Let me know you're there. I appreciate all of y'all. If you come Sunday, I'm going to see you there. Just make sure you got plenty of singles. But I take that back. We take big bills too. I accept big bills on all occasions, so that'll make me feel special. On my birthday, I shouldn't even have to tell y'all what to do. You just be there. That's all that's gonna take. All right. So, if you have any questions, get them ready for next week because we're gonna do a full round of Ask a Stripper. Whatever the fuck it is you need to know, however you need to know it, we're gonna give it to you in the face. I'm good at that. Puppy dog eyes. Yeah, did you see those? I don't know if I'd be a puppy dog. I wouldn't be a good puppy dog because, for one, I ain't licking my own nuts. That ain't gonna happen. I don't know if I'd be a good puppy dog. But I'm more feline. But felines, they clean themselves very thoroughly. I don't know. I eat some pussy, but I ain't doing no hot dogs. I don't know about that. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and wind this up. Because I'm running out of shit to fucking talk about. But I appreciate y'all. And before we let you go, I want to end on a positive note. Too many times, some of you ladies are taken advantage of and not appreciated for digging deep and going low. I mean, digging deep down, taking it deep. I want to tell you how much I appreciate you getting to the bottom. Go balls deep. That's really what counts. So, each and every one of you, if you didn't know the key to success, the positivity of life and where it can take you. That's right, bro. Tell them. Ladies, I'm very sincere when I say this to you. And if nobody else tells you, look me in the eye. Or any of the three of them. Suck a dick and save a life.